on Iwtv News.
The Natty, baby. It's showtime.
Our girls fought like crazy.
2 words, Miami-Dade.
Streak tonight!
The other ballers dishing out some of that Texas heat.
It was an absolute joy to coach them.
And finally, to the victor go the spoils.
We are the champions, my friend.
From the campus of Iowa Western, you're watching Iwtv News.
Hello and welcome to a very special championship edition of Iwtv News. I'm JJ Davis, and that's right, this show is all about the Natty, baby, starting with volleyball. Here's our championship ace, the pride of Mount Ayr, Austin Greenland.
Welcome to the National Volleyball Championship.
1, 2, 3.
West Plains, Missouri, let's go. Raise the nets, grab a ball. 17 players slide on the volleyball knee pads. These 3 coaches get into position for the NJCAA Division I Volleyball Championship Tournament.
Got some jitters out today. I think it's exciting. They're anxious. They're ready to play. And so things aren't going to always look perfect, but I felt like we worked out some kinks, and hopefully they got some of those butterflies out so that they can play well tomorrow.
Then it's time to pop off the pick and a post for the gram before getting some delicious food on Dr. Kinney.
I think we deserve to be spoiled a little bit. We're the top 20 teams that are still playing, you know?
Oh, my lanta! I imagine you always see us all sweaty and our hair all slicked back, but I don't know. A lot of us, we have a lot of fun dressing up, and just having this big dinner for this whole team means that Dr. Kinney's watching us and he appreciates all of the work we're putting in, and we appreciate him.
That kills.
Been a crazy day to remember, that's for sure. The calming before the storm. Breakfast, study hall, film in the morning, practice in the afternoon, and now, as you can see behind me, the celebration of volleyball. Next up, we get down to business. The 2021 NJCAA Division I Championship. From the Colton Steakhouse and Grill, right here in Missouri West Plains, I'm Austin Greenland for Iwtv Sports.
Thanks, Austin. And now to the real deal. Libero Leah Polinsky and the 5th-seeded Reivers serve it up against number 12 Wallace State. And always remember, at the Natty, nothing comes easy. So once again, here's our ace, Austin Greenland.
22-3 Iowa Western up against 34-0 Wallace State. Elena Bonet just gets it over the net.
10-6 Reivers.
But Matrice Harris answers back. Lions go on 11-10 run.
Score now 20-17 Big Blue.
Elma sets it up for Delaney Esterling with one of her 2 kills. Bonet and Esterling tag team for a 25-21 first set victory. It's Mikey Burtons with the kill. Reivers start the second set up 9-1. Matrice Harris with her second of 6 kills, trying to keep the Lions alive. Still no match for the Reivers. Elma seals the second set, 25-7. Wallace State tries, but must have been listening to Post Malone before the game because they just fell apart. Third set, 25-12. Big Blue sweeps the Lions.
I think we were just a bit nervous, for a lot of us it was our first nationals, so just trying to get out the jitters and stuff like that.
Everyone on the court, off the court, just wanted to win really bad, and I think that's what helped.
We didn't get aced a single time, and one of our keys was serving and passing. I think we definitely dominated that key, and I just like the way that our girls are playing right now.
1, 2, 3, Reivers!
Move on to play Utah State in the quarterfinals. It's the quarterfinals. Number 5 Iowa Western out for respect against 4-seed Utah State Eastern. Mikey Burtons just killing it. 6 Ks in the set. Reivers up 12-9.
Lindsay Otero, having her way, trims the lead to 1. 2019 still Big Blue. But IDub scores 25 points on 22 kills to take the first set, 25-20. Problems occur, though, when heavy hitter Remnor Elmas would suffer thumb problems, and it would turn out to be costly for the Reivers. Elmas, 5 errors in the second set. Eagles go on a 5-1 run. Thankfully, though, Burton decides to play pinball. And the Reivers crawl back to a 16-15 lead. It was hard to watch, but Iowa Western takes the second set. 25-23. This team is unbreakable, and after that, Big Blue just goes bird hunting. You got to hear Anchante with a soft kill, part of the 16-5 run. Elmas finds herself some redemption. And Delaney Esterling seals the deal, 25-11. Get this team a broom.
It's one of the best feelings ever. Like, my heart won't stop beating, and I'm just like, I love this team so much, and I'm so happy right now.
Our girls fought like crazy, and I felt like we won a lot of the scrappy plays, and we believed in each other. I thought that we trusted each other, we came together on every point, and I felt like we played as a complete team tonight.
Iowa Western advances to the semifinals to play Miami-Dade. From West Plains, Missouri, for IWTV Sports, I'm Austin Greenland.
Thanks, Austin. Meanwhile, the women's basketball team runs with the Cougars. But next up, 2 up, 2 down. Next up, Miami-Dade, the national semifinal, when we come back.
From the campus of Iowa Western, this is IWTV News.
Action!
These two have a history. Every time the Reivers get close to a national title, shark attack. Miami-Dade is there for the kill. And I remember that moment. The Reivers walk off after dropping a hard-fought 3-2 match. So what's it going to be this time? Of course, Dade comes in as the top seed. Iowa Western has yet to drop a set, but that doesn't matter. It's Miami-Dade.
Iowa Western Reivers.
Number 5, Iowa Western taking a stab at number 1, Miami-Dade. The Sharks hold a 5-game win streak against Big Blue, including winning Nationals in 2016 and semifinals in 17. Reivers coming in hot. Leah Polinsky, can you dig it? Try 8 times in the set alone. Mike Bertens gets the tip. Big Blue on a 10-5 run. Bertens puts down 6 Ks. Reivers sail through set 1, 25-20.
We cannot fall asleep on a team like this. We just cannot. I want to come out right now, 5-0 right away.
5-0 was no problem. and neither was holding a 5-point spread. Up until 20-16, it was smooth sailing. And now we're in shark-infested waters. 21-all, Miami takes the lead. Big Blue battles back to tie it at 23. 25. And 26. Miami ties it at 27 before Delaney Esterling hits a complete rocket. And Illinois Sings finds some wood on the floor and builds a campfire. Reivers wins set 2, 29-27. But it ain't over until it's over.
Go Big Blue!
Miami pops out with a 16-12 run before Delaney Esterling starts the 5-0 comeback. Big Blue takes the lead 17-16. Sharks try to keep up, but just can't swim fast enough. Iowa Western wins the semifinals 25-22.
We didn't break as a team. Like, we pressured them a lot, and I think like we played more like team.
I thought our blocks were really good. Like, our game plan was to go in there and take away their line, and we really just rattled them a little bit. So our blocking was really great, and our defense was amazing.
We are pretty excited, and I felt like our girls just pushed really hard. And at the end of the day, it was, I told them it was going to be a matter of who broke first. And I just felt like we never had a moment where we felt like we were going to break. And when you have that feeling collectively as a team, I think special things can happen.
You guys, you're in their minds all night. Great job. Championship tomorrow night.
That's right, Doc. Saturday night, 7 p.m. Central Time, Iowa Western takes on school rival Snow College for all the marbles. From West Plains, Missouri, for Iwtv Sports, I'm Austin Greenland.
And how about that? The curse has been broken. Spell? What spell? Now all the Reivers got to do is win a national championship. Now, standing in Big Blue's way, a team that's knocked off Iowa Western already once earlier this season. So brace yourselves. Take it away, Austin Greenland.
It's the NJCAA Division I Volleyball Championship. The last time the Reivers won it, head coach Alicia Williams was a freshman. A 15-year drought, but Snow has never made it this far. The last time these two teams faced each other, it was Snow, 3-1 at the NJC tournament. The Reivers remember it well.
Reivers on 3, 1, 2, 3, Reivers!
Reivers waste no time. Right out of the gate, it's Mikey Burton's capping off a 5-0 run. 6-1. Talia Bridget with the kill, trims the lead to 4. But that's as close as the Badgers would get. Snow College melts a little as Robnor Elmas seals the deal with the tip, 25-15. Second set, the momentum shifts when KJ Strong caps a 8-3 run. The Reivers tied at 9 with a kill by Diane Moave. Game close up until the 20 mark. And the Reivers just look like they lost their parrot. Badgers take the set 25-20. After Iowa Western gives up its first set in the tournament, they wake up and go on a 6-2 run. But Camden Strain, part of an 8-2 run, lets it snow. And we're tied at 10. Score goes back and forth until Elmas finds the open lane. Score 17-15, Big Blue. After that, IDub breaks free.
Let's make it look easy.
And that they do. Reivers take set 3, 25-20.
We gotta start strong. We have the momentum. We have the momentum right now. Okay, we gotta keep it up. Shut them down. All right, let's go.
And they do just that. Esterling with the kill to top off an 8-3 jump. She finishes with 10 kills total. The Badgers still holding on though, trim it to 2, 12-10 Iowa. But the Reivers go on a 12-9 run. And history is written.
It's my first time here, playing this tournament, and they made my first experience amazing. Amazing. It still hasn't set in yet that we won national championship. We came in 5th, won it all, beat our streak with Miami-Dade. Haven't beat them in 5 years at nationals, and after that, I knew that we could do it.
Honestly, the opening 3 points of the 4th set, we came out with a lot of momentum and they made a few errors, and I felt like we kind of could grab the momentum. They're going to be my first championship, so obviously they're going to be remembered for their relentless effort, and they did not let up at all.
The Reivers with their 2nd national title here tonight. First one coming in 2006 with the freshman on that team, head coach Alicia Williams. She's a very special lady with a very special team. That's for sure. Reporting from Missouri West Plains for Iwtv Sports, I'm Austin Greenland.
Thanks, Austin. Great job. And then the champs come home, the meet and greet. But up next, the Natty down in Texas, the women's basketball team looking to make some noise after the break.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably gonna turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right?
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
Because of you, I felt hopeless.
I know it was a joke, but it still hurt me.
Because of you, I felt wanted and not alone in this world.
Because you said hi to me on the first day of school, I felt included, and I knew that I was going to be okay.
Drop that baby.
Yeah, baby. First time yours truly has ever seen a coach get splashed on a basketball court. Good for Lindsay Vanderhoof and the newly crowned district champs. Next up to the national tournament down in Texas. And an opponent, well, coming from nearby Nebraska. Lindsey Vanderhoof and the 17th-seeded Reivers huddle up against number 16 Western Nebraska. Now, Big Blue turns the ball over 9 times in the first quarter alone. For the easy layup, the Cougars jump out 9-3. Peyton Field spots up and just nails it, but Iowa Western shoots back. Gabby Smith, Dusty Obaugh inside, 12-11 Reivers, but number 23 Ashley Panham finding the range in the bounce, and Coach Lindsey and Big Blue trail 17-14 after 1. Western 38 rebounds, back up 21-16 Cats. The Cougars shoot 40% from beyond the arc, and it's 24-17, but Iowa Western fights back. Ariana Carter, I'll take it. Izzy Natabo, a solid game, 7 rebounds, 12 points. But Western Nebraska holds a slim 34-33 lead at the break. The Reivers go up 41-40 midway in the third. Obaugh, 10 points, 7 boards off the bench. Gabby Smith pours in 11. But Western closes out the quarter on a 10-5 run. Number 23 again, Panham, a game-high 22 points. But the story of this game, right there. Burfield, Big Blue shoot just 36%, including 6 of 19 from three-point range, and the Cats turn it into points. But Vanderhoof and Iowa Western trail 50-46 after 3. Big Blue cuts it to 52-51 in the fourth. Haley Burfield leads the charge, 2 of her 19 points. But Western Nebraska, 8 of 20 from beyond the arc, hits it. The Cougars shoot down the Reivers 79-70.
I did think moments early in the game we got rattled by their pressure. We hadn't seen that kind of pressure all season, so I think that kind of spooked us a little bit. When we were really kind of fighting back, we started to get maybe some momentum swings. They'd hit a big shot. And kudos to them, because in this type of environment, in this time of the season, you got to hit the shots when you need them. Our girls have such a great attitude. It was an absolute joy to coach them. I think that, obviously I love to win and let's keep playing, but more so than that, it's going to be missing the opportunity to keep coaching them.
So this strange season's in the books. The Reivers walk off after a pretty impressive run. Iowa Western finishes at 22-3. Next to another Natty and the Iowa Western bowling team. Now the still young program continues to grow. So another national championship and once again, some impressive results. It started at the Thunder Bowl. The Iowa Western bowling team rolls in after a season that saw the Reivers finish 4th at Nationals. And this time around, 3rd on the men's side, 3rd place for the women.
I think we finished on a high note, considering we had a lull in the middle. That was, I don't know if we're just exhausted from the week in and week out stuff, but we recovered pretty well and had a good finish to the year. Yeah, national tournament went close to as expected. We put ourselves in the position to actually win the whole thing, but just fell a little bit short.
I think my season went really well here. My teammates, atmosphere, like everything around the team was just amazing, and I think that's why I did so well.
Our season came in, none of us really knew each other. We had 2 sophomores, so a lot of freshmen, lots of different levels of experience, and I think by the end we all got to around the same place, and we all really learned a lot from each other.
I'll remember Iowa Western as, like my first college home. This was, coaches that I'd never had before because my mom had always coached me in high school and everything, so it was just like a really big change for me, and I'll always remember all the girls here and all the fun times that we had.
The fun started 3 seasons ago. The Iowa Western bowling program just keeps rolling along. 4th at the Natty last time, 3rd this time, and next time. And finally, all hail to the victors. The Natty champs come home on the other side.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
This is neat. You can feel it. The electricity is in the air. And then the conquering heroes arrive back in Reiver Country. Now, these are moments the champs, the coaches, their families will never forget. Heck, the fans won't either. Now, these moments are rare. They don't come that often. So when they do, the celebration continues, I'm sure. But when you think about it, it's nothing new to Reiver Country. I mean, it's expected because the mood, the atmosphere here is what you'd think of one of the top JUCO athletic programs in the country. You're not sure? You can look it up. And so, for this very special championship edition of IWTV News, I'm JJ Davis, and as always, I'll see you around campus.
IWTV is online. Like us, follow us, watch us.